afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom Road to 100%. I don't know, I'm just going to call it that now, but yeah, the game that keeps on giving, the never-ending game. One day we will 100% this game. Let's get into it. Of course, I'm going to be using Zelda notes, and I kind of want to see what you guys think, and for some reason my YouTube didn't start. But okay, there we go. We're live. Let's first boot up the game, and then I'll get into it. Is this my file? Why didn't I save? I did save. I'm not sure what I was doing in this auto save, but I'm just gonna boot up my actual manual save because I think this is the one I want to use. But anyways, yeah, what's up, guys? For some reason, what YouTube's being weird. I can't even type in my chat. Wait, what? Oh, I'm on the wrong account. Switch account. I see. I was on my non-branded account. It's really stupid how YouTube does it. Like, my Gmail has an account, but then it has a separate YouTube account, if that makes any sense. Anyways, what I was going to ask, you see the music is so subtle in this game. First, let's have an audio check. Let me know if the audio is overpowering or not. You know, let me know if all is good. But that's not what I want to ask. What I want to ask is, so obviously with the Zelda notes, if we go ahead and have this, I realize it takes up too much of the screen. So my idea is, this will end up shrinking everything, but at least I won't be covering anything on screen. Would be like this. So more of a picture-in-pictures. But I don't know. Just something I kind of threw up before I, or put together. It sounds like I'm saying I threw up. Put together before I went live, and I think, you know, maybe this will be a bit more convenient. I had to mirror the camera, which is a bit weird, but I don't know. Which one's better, like this, or should I just cover the screen? Who gives a crap? For people who are on probably smaller screens, they would probably prefer this, maybe, and if you're on, like, a big TV, this is fine. It probably won't cover much. I don't know. Audio is good, at least. Okay, that's good to know. All right, let me just first kind of see what's cooking. So, let's focus on the Zelda Notes app right now and just go to, I guess, navigation. And, yo! Thank you, Phoenix, for being a G member for 5 months. Let's go. Finally stream when I'm not at work. Yeah, it's Sunday. I was thinking about doing maybe like some Switch 2 games online, but I feel like there's nothing to do anymore. It's surprisingly really boring. What are these? Wait, what? What do I have? Why is it showing me this? Hidden destinations. What do I have marked in the categories? Like, what am I looking for? Other places. Oh, I'm missing that. Oh, I'm missing that. I need that on my map. Do it with the app on the right with your face cam on the right. You prefer that? Both of them on the right, not cluttering the screen? Either way, okay. So that's for just areas I need to visit, so it can like mark on my map towards 100% completion. Let's see what else we're missing. Chasm somehow missing one, which is interesting. Cave entrances I'm missing, but you know, because caves have an entrance and an exit. They're both entrances, but device dispensers, I didn't interact with all of them. This is, dude, Zelda Notes is actually really dope. Like, I love this. This makes completing the game 100%. Like, if I had this during Breath of the Wild, oh my god, dude. Like, having to use, like, you know, a source that you have to double check. Did I get that one? Did I not? But the fact that this is integrated, it's connected to your Switch. It knows which ones I've gotten, which ones I haven't. I can seamlessly turn them on and off like that. Like, and you know something I was thinking about when I was booting this up? It says titles, right? Like, if I go back here, titles. You know what? I hope this remains as a feature in future Zelda games. Give us more Zelda notes on the next Zelda title, especially if it's going to be open world, and let us have a way to like check out, you know, our own live action Sheikah Slate, essentially. Also, I don't think I ever showed off my wallpaper. I got to show it off. It's so dope. Look at that. Look how cute this is. It's Lucas. He was like kind of winking. So I'm like, kind of, obviously him being born on Sonic's birthday, he's the reincarnation of Sonic. So I put his face in like a ring because, like, you know, in the Sonic movie, or I guess in the new Sonic racing game, you go inside a ring, you enter different dimensions. So the idea is like there's this guy in the background, you can kind of see him. I don't know. I think it's adorable. Like I have to Photoshop together this. But have I tried speedrunning Zelda? Nah, I don't think I have it in me. Breath of the Wild has that too. No shit, bro. Come on, I know that. I'm saying, like, when I 100% of Breath of the Wild, that would have been nice. Like, it literally shows Breath of the Wild on the title. I know. I used it already. But okay. Let's continue adding to the navigation. We're just going to explore. Wait, what? It removed some of the categories? No, it didn't. Okay, good. Cherry blossom trees. I don't know what that means, but we'll just add it on. And let's just do these first. Categories in the completion progress with locations. Let's 100% locations, and then I'll move to enemies. Enemies are probably going to take a while, but everything else is 100%. Okay, shops. Oops. Don't know what I'm missing in terms of shops, but we're going to give it a shop. I don't know what the fuck that was supposed to be. Okay. So anyways, did I not get these cherry blossom trees? I totally interacted with this one. It just shows it. So I don't have to worry about that. That's why there's no 100% completion. So let me just remove that so I don't confuse myself. Okay. If you couldn't tell, I only use this app when I'm live streaming. I've never used it on my own. But that's kind of the fun in it. So yeah, I never walked in Faron Woods. Look, it doesn't even show it on the map. That's so weird. Okay. You have to use Google Map too. You mean like the Zelda map? I know there's like several websites, that Zelda Wiki or something, that has a really convenient one. But yeah, no matter what, it wasn't convenient when you have to zoom in all the way and see which Korok seeds are actually marked on your map and which ones aren't. Okay, anyways. Let's try this. Here, I'll switch to this for a bit. Let me know what you guys think. I feel like I'm not centered, though. There we go. I don't know. I think it looks weird. For some reason, I'm not used to seeing myself mirrored, even though not much of a difference. Okay. I don't know I'm running, though. Should I run to it, or should I use this? I know, because I'm probably going to have to teleport after this. I'm like, if I boot up a Zonai device, it's going to despawn as soon as I leave. So, yeah, to Faron Woods we go. And I'm assuming just as we step in right now. Will it show on the, like, top of the screen, or will it show on the bottom? Like, will it act like it's a completely new location we've never set foot in? How does this work? It actually looks kind of goofy on the right side. Right? It seems wrong. But also, the reason I did that is because if I didn't do that, I'd be looking this way. And it would be like, why am I looking away from the screen? You know? So should I not use it? Or should I use it? Okay, and it just shows it there. Okay. Now, I'm assuming it's no longer marked on my map. I think. I'm not sure. Actually, if anything, it disconnected. What the hell? Okay, maybe it will update once it reconnects. Huh? Don't use it? Alright, well, Greninja, you're the only one saying that. Anyone else? Whoa, why does... Is it because Minoru's powered up? Does Minoru always look like this? What are those eyes? Dude. Why does Minoru look like that? Maybe Minoru always looks like that. I don't know. Alright, I can't tell if it's updated. It's not connecting. Unable to connect. What's going on? Hello? Why is it all of a sudden not working? Connected. And... whatever. I'm just going to go to somewhere else. I'm assuming I got it. I hope I did. What else do we have? So, cave entrance here for some reason I haven't gotten. Let's navigate our way there. So it's near this lake here. Really? I haven't done that entrance? Huh. Yeah, obviously this isn't too exciting, but it's something I still want to eventually do, you know? Like, I kid you not, if it wasn't for like bragging rights, which is probably the only reason I'm doing it, you know, I would never do it. This is not worth it. I wouldn't recommend this on anybody. But okay, is that it? That looks like the cave. Entrance. Alright, so Hyrule Slope completed, I want to say. I can't tell if they're checked or not on the map. It looks like they are. Let me zoom out a bunch and let me see Faron. Yeah, Faron's not showing anymore. Okay, they're working. They're updating. Alright, so I never went to the Colombo Garrison Ruins. That's where Majora's Mask is. I would have definitely been here if I played Breath of the Wild. I'll be honest, Bosif, it's so inconsistent. I have no idea how many people are gonna show up each stream. Like, I guess just my channel is literally in the shadow realm. Either you get notified or you might not get notified. You were one of the few who did, or no one really is interested in watching this. And I don't blame them if that's the case. This is actually pretty boring. What's up, Kim? And the Nerd Hinox. Nice to see you. It's been a while since I've seen you in chat. Lucas is doing great. I don't know if he's asleep right now. If he's not asleep, and my wife is tuned into the stream, maybe she'll bring him down later. You know, I don't think he's wearing the coolest of fits, but I don't care. He's too cute. Why not show him up? But my day's going all right. You know, just getting by. I don't know if you know, but there's a hide when completed feature. Come again? Both members of Zeldudes are Zeldas. Yep. It was the first time Zeltic mentioned it to me. He literally like made a meme of like, we're Zeldads now. Like, the Zeldudes are Zeldads, baby. But you know what's funny? We were literally actually considering changing the name of Zeldudes to Zeldads because we are both dads, but sadly, that username has been taken years ago, but Zeldudes, it wasn't taken on like pretty much any website. Like, I was able to secure Zeldudes on everything just a few years ago, which is crazy. And I'm super happy with the name. I prefer it much more than Zelda Master. Zeldudes, you know, we're just dudes. Okay, does this count? What's going on? There we go. Okay. Another location done. I was hoping for something. I mean, I'm not expecting anything I wouldn't know. Okay, Gliok Bridge. I never walked on it. Interesting. So let's go to it. Yeah, so I guess if you just don't see it marked on your map, you should just go straight to it. Like a bridge especially. Every bridge must have a name. Fastest way there, I guess I'll just walk. Everyone in the chat, dealing with your channel. I'm a small-time creator. Oh, glad to hear, man. Wish you the best. The Zeldudes are Zeldads with Zel babies. That doesn't sound as smooth, you know. The D in Zelda work for dudes and dads. I don't know what Zel babies. I guess this is Z-E-L. But, I mean, I guess, I don't think it mattered. But it would have, if like, it would have been, actually, I don't really know where I was going to go with that. Never mind. I'm just going to stop now. I'm not even going to say what I was going to say. What's Zeltic's daughter's name? Zelda. Of course, no, I'm kidding. Similar to me, he didn't name his daughter after, you know, Zelda. Because everyone thought my kid, being a son, would be named Link. Oh, I'm blind. What? It's just this one facing the wrong way. And then with him, I guess maybe some people thought he'd name his kid Zelda, but no, he didn't. I'm not sure. Did he not mention her name? I don't know. It's if it's not my place to share, I guess it's his daughter, his personal business. So I don't know if he already said it or not. Well, if you had a girl, you could have said with Zelda daughter. True. All right, screw it. The joke I was gonna make, I don't know. Maybe someone I thought could get offended by it, but I mean no offense by it. I was gonna say if we both had sons, they would have inherited Zeldudes 1,000,000%. But it would be now Zelda dudes and dudettes. It wouldn't work now. Too cliche, yeah, too cliche, and I mean, a little cringe. Like for me at least, I wouldn't want my kid going to school and being made fun of. As like his name is Link. Maybe he wouldn't be made fun of. I feel like he might be, but either way. Plus, and even though Zelda is life, and I went to the wrong fucking bridge. God damn it. You know, I'm not gonna force my kid to also have Zelda be his entire life. What am I doing Tears of the Kingdom today? Just trying to 100% the game. That's the plan. You know, doing the last little bits of things I haven't done. Where is this bridge now? It's over there. Okay, I'm just going to walk to it. When you do something out of habit but then realize it's not even important. Are you talking like 100%ing the game? Because that's definitely true. This is out of habit 100%. And the App Store hides a Discover Destination switch just below the navigation button in the top left. Discover Destination switch. Oh, like hide Discover. I know, bro. I know that, man. I'm literally using it. Like, bro. Do you play Donkey Kong DLC? I don't know if it's worth it. You watch my video, bro. Watch my latest video, not live stream. My latest upload to YouTube. After I got a new phone, I never got notifications from YouTube anymore. For anyone I'm subbed to, I even looked at notifications in the app, and the only phone and everything is set up. On the phone is okay. That is weird. On your phone, it's set up correctly. Yeah, I think it's on YouTube's end, not your phone's end. It happens to my wife too. So sometimes she'll get a new video, you know, immediately notified to her, and sometimes she won't. Every time I upload, that's the first thing I ask her. I'm like, "Did you get a notification?" And it's some of the times it's yes, some of the times it's no. You know, it's all good, Greninja. I've been using this app since it first came out, even though I don't use it as frequently. I feel like I got the gist of it. We use it to get all the Korok seeds, so. All right, so this layout is fine, by the way, right? We just continue using it. I never went to the Water Reservoir. Very creative and unique name that really tells you what is about this location. You know what I'm saying? What's up, X dude? And Dragon Super. Why is this place actually called Water Reservoir? And also, please tell me, it's connected, right? It's just I'm not on screen yet, right? Okay, good. You should be too zoomed in. So, let's go to the coolest location in all of Zelda, guys. The Water Reservoir, baby! This is new! Wait, I just realized, this is after the upheaval. Huh. Because this definitely did not exist in Breath of the Wild, right? I don't think it did. Okay, anyways, we're done with that. Let's move on to something else. Chasm, right next to me. I'll walk to it. Maybe I don't need to walk to it. Maybe we'll use the Zonai device. You have done as well both Breath of the Wild Master Mode is wait, Breath of the Wild and Master Mode and Tears of the Kingdom. Bro, you're insane. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do it once on each playthrough, but I guess I am doing it again because my live playthrough of Breath of the Wild was Master Mode, so technically I'm doing it on Breath of the Wild Master Mode when I already did it on the original Breath of the Wild way back when it first came out, and then I am doing it on Tears of the Kingdom. So you know, I'm just as mad as you. YouTube is not showing subscribed people videos properly. Yeah, but let's be honest. When you're in the algorithm, that doesn't matter. Like, most of your views are supposed to come from non-subscribed people. That hasn't happened to me in years. Actually, I'm not even kidding. Like probably well over a year now. Since I've gotten like a video where it said like 40% of viewers are non-subscribed. You know, now it's like literally 80% subscribed, maybe 20% on a good video not subscribed. YouTube doesn't really push out my videos to random recommendations, or people just don't click them anymore. But like I find that unlikely because like some videos I feel like totally have a chance of at least getting some recognition just die immediately flat out. But I wouldn't know how to solve that. I think the best course of action, which I do plan on doing actually, is should make a new channel entirely. Did I take on this? I don't recognize you, and I should probably take him on if I haven't, because this is also towards 100%. So we'll double dip. Ooh, look at that, they blocked it. Well played. Yeah, sweet, and we haven't taken him on, and he's super easy. Easy peasy, spin. And no more spinning to win that, who cares? He dies immediately when he crashes, right? No, but 2-1 got it. Nah, the best way to, at least from my point of view, Roshan, would be my content is all over the place. I've done long form Let's Plays. I'm doing now live streams every day, which is probably really affecting my ability in the algorithm. That's at least what I'm assuming, because YouTube doesn't really know the difference between an upload and a stream, and if it recommends a 3-hour stream to someone who has no idea who the fuck I am, they're just gonna think, oh, no one wants to watch this guy's videos, I'll stop recommending his videos. I was literally warned of this by someone who went through the same kind of transition that I did. I think it was in my 15 years later video. A YouTuber around the same channel size as mine said, if you're gonna live stream daily, literally you have to do it on a new channel, because that will kill your YouTube channel entirely. Because there are people who sub only for live streams, people who only sub for videos. Having them both in one place might not be the best idea, but I'm an idiot. I'm still doing it. This is a one-stop shop with all the slop you can cop. Know what I'm saying? Nah, but I mean, I do plan on exploring elsewhere. But for Zelda, I feel like it will just be everything I want to do that I'm not really thinking much about it. Like this, you know, I just wanted to stream, and who gives a shit? You know, all sorts of slop. Exactly, a fresh channel would help out a lot. We're not resting. Finish the Korax. I don't have that. I'm just doing it just because I need to, like, you know, mark it off my bucket list. Where is this? Is it hidden? It's probably in the cave. Because I don't see no... Oh. Is that a cave? So we're looking for Chasm. There we go. Discovery, baby! Look at that! Oh, God. Okay, what's the point of this chasm, though? Is there... I never had to go here, because there's no shrine connected to it. But technically, I've never been in this part of the depths. Actually, there's no location name for it, is there? So it doesn't matter. Any secret maybe I could find here? Anything that would count towards 100% completion? Yeah. Is that a... No, never mind. From far away, it kind of looked like a frog. Oh! Never mind. There we go. That's a Frox. Okay, I definitely did not take on this Frox because I've never been here. I hate it so much too because I prefer the long videos and streams. I don't get them recommended to me. Yeah, it's well, I mean, if you only watch that, maybe, I don't know. But nah, I don't know how it works. YouTube is YouTube. That's all I could say. How's the front? Gurjug's video, people watch that. theories, etc. Well, yeah, no, those videos did well when my channel was doing well altogether. Now that my channel's not doing well, if I were to upload the Dirty Dicks video now, it would have flopped. Oh god, just like I just flopped. I'm gonna just use an eyeball. I'm lazy. Eye for an eye! It didn't work. God damn it. It didn't work again. God. Oh my god. I'm literally wasting valuable eyes. But yo, that pun, bro. You know what I'm saying? Eye for an eye? Come on. That's pretty good. I don't even think I needed the eye because I hit him by aiming myself. Whatever. Do I have all the medals? No, that's why I'm doing them. We'll look at what medals I have later. Let's just... Okay. Wait. What? No! I'm out, but you know what? These will be useful. Don't let yourself die. I don't think I have any fairies. You know, let's just get a little extra damage just to survive this. Alright, are you gonna start sucking? Oh! Wait, did Tulin hit his eye? Kinda looks like he got a critical shot in, and I have no bombs. Bruh. I think he hit it in the eye. Let's go. Thank you, Tulin. Alright, with this little extra damage we got, we're gonna do nothing with it because we already lost our weapon. Okay, come on. This doesn't. Okay. Come on. I'm bored. I don't want to do this. It's not hard or anything. I'm just bored. Yeah, I don't want to kill the fucking frogs for the 100th time. I also have a feeling that frogs is a combination of Hinox and Stone Talus. Two enemies that are already in the game. It would have been cool if it was a combination of maybe enemies that didn't make its way into the game. Yeah, I would have liked to see some dark nuts down here. We still don't have a, like, armored knight enemy in at least the Wild series. Hopefully they bring him back. I mean, again, the Lionels they brought back and they made them the coolest they've ever been. Imagine if they bring back the Dark Nuts and do the same thing. You know, Tulin is literally the best. And that's why Tulin's the only amiibo I got originally first and the only one I unboxed because he's just such a bro. You know, easily my favorite Sage. Nothing comes close. I don't. No one. Let's be honest. If you were to like do a percentage of how much Sage abilities is used, like compared to each one, I can assure you everyone would have Tulin in the like 80-90%, because you literally every time you glide, you're using him literally most of the time. But okay, we can leave. I don't think I need to be here anymore. What is this though? Should I go here? I love that they made putting videos from your Switch to your phone way easier. Did they? I thought it was pretty easy already. Like, you just transferred your... I mean, if anything, literally taking photos from your photo album on the Switch was super seamless. I remember I had maxed out my memory on my Switch 1, so I literally took them all, put them in a folder on my computer, and I just have them now forever. Oh, dude, that rock looked like it was moving, or I'm just hallucinating. What's up, Z-Gamer? If they do bring them back, please also bring back combat system, Twilight Princess, and Wind Waker, and it makes the combat system, it would be like Dark Souls. I agree, Link needs to roll, like, he needs to have, like, that kind of... That's the only thing I'm missing from Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and I guess Dark Souls. Like, I want to be able to not just jump like this, but if I press it again, or if I maybe hit a different button, Link will, like, kind of roll out of the way as well. That'd be pretty cool. And rolling was a thing Link did first, like, before even a Souls game ever came out. Link is the OG roller. The fact that you can't roll anymore is a shame, but other than that, I'm okay with the combat in this game over any other Zelda game. I wouldn't want anything else to return. I don't care for it. We have a parry system, and we have so many different ways in taking on enemies. Before, it was literally just hit B until they're dead. And yeah, sure, maybe wait for a prompt on screen to press A to do, you know, a helm splitter or a, whatever it's called in the Wind Waker. A parry? Is it also helm splitter? I don't know. So nothing is here. I just wasted time. But isn't this all just a waste of time? Right? It's pretty deep, right? And so could you please make a Switch 2 playlist, Switch 2 edition playlist? Okay, yeah, I'll just add it into my original Breath of the Wild playthrough, or Tears of the Kingdom's playthrough. It's not gonna be a Switch, or maybe I could do a Switch 2. I don't know. I haven't been thinking about that. But I'll look into finding some easy way to access them if that's what you want, Dylan. You said going back to Breath of the Wild after Tears of the Kingdom is hell at first, as there's no tool in. I keep trying to hit the button when gliding, right? No, and also when you drop down, there's no like free falling or actual diving down. And just Link is just suspended in air with his hands like this, and he just looks so awkward. Wait, the gloom. What do you mean by What do you mean by that, Kim? Greetings from Hyrule, Roger. I feel like TP is sort of a beta release for Breath of the Wild. Really? I don't see that. I see like TP is a alternate take on what Ocarina of Time could have been, or like them doing a second attempt at Ocarina of Time just with a little bit more edge, a little bit more weirdness. What would you want a third Zelda game with this? Would you want a third Zelda game with this? So yeah, 100%. Oh, easy. I love this art style. Even if they move on from the Wild series and they keep this art style, I'm okay with that. This cel-shaded art style, literally 10, 20 years from now, we're going to look back at this and still be like, it looks great. Especially the Switch 2 editions. This is very much like the Wind Waker. Okay, I actually, wait, for a second I thought it wanted me to go in these. I don't think it does. Why is it showing it? Maybe it does want me to go in this because I haven't entered it through there? I don't know. Why is this just here? Okay, well I never... What is the point of this entrance, actually? This is probably why I haven't thoroughly explored Hyrule Castle. Bones in love. I like. Out now, can't stay long. Oh, I appreciate nonetheless, K-Slay. For real. And Kim. I prefer you put Switch 2 edition streams into a separate playlist to separate between Switch 1 version just to make the easier to access. Okay, but the thing is, that would... It will be a little bit confusing, though, because it's the same playthrough. But I guess, sure, I might do that. Or maybe I could still put them in the original Tears of the Kingdom playlist. I don't know, actually. I haven't thought about it. Like, when I started doing the Switch 2 edition playthrough, I had just completely stopped thinking about the, you know, the day-to-day way of numbering things, because that's how we originally did it, like day whatever. What is this? Is the West Passage? West Passage. I'm believing it's maybe underneath me, because it ain't this. This place, I mean, compared to Breath of the Wild, I don't like exploring Hyrule Castle in this game. The fact that they split it into 2 sections, one in the sky, one below, it just feels so weird. It's probably, like, yeah, it's worse than what they did in Breath of the Wild. Yeah, Breath of the Wild was barren, but it still felt like something. This, I don't know, it's just kind of a mess. You know what? Let's just use this. Activate voice guidance.
Guidance activating.
Looking for the same thing? Really?
Proceed
That's
a
hilarious.
short distance south. Proceed south.
Okay.
Proceed a short distance south.
What's up, Foxy B? Been watching your videos for years. Yo, I appreciate it. Have you found a randomizer for Link Between Worlds? I haven't started looking into it. I'm not really going to look into it until...
Proceed southeast and downward. Proceed east and downward.
I'm determined that will be
Proceed
the next
northeast and downward. Proceed a short distance northeast.
I love both, but I want more of this plus dragons. I don't want more of this. but if we did get more of this, just fucking change the map and you'll be fine. You want to give us 150 shrines again? Okay, change the map then. Let us explore something else. The Ragooch. I won't complain one bit. Okay, wait. Say it again. Proceed a short distance northeast.
Proceed a short distance northeast.
Okay. She said east? Bro, I thought it was wheat. Okay, I'm kidding.
Proceed a short distance north.
Bro, this navigation sucks.
Proceed a short distance northeast.
So do you want me to go upward or just keep going northeast?
Proceed a short distance north.
I can't. Okay, wait. Unless it's underneath here, and maybe I can go in through here. No. No, no, no.
Proceed north.
Proceed north. Okay. Yes.
Proceed a short distance north.
Yo, Greninja, if you find
Proceed
it,
a short distance northwest.
I'm gonna need your help now. You want more dragons? I want all the I mean, don't get me wrong. Probably the coolest concept of this game. I mean, if anything, that was probably the biggest thing they really
Proceed a
emphasized
short
on
distance northwest.
is the dragons. Not only the dragon outfits you get, and you know, obviously how amazing and mythical they were in Breath of the Wild, but having Zelda become a dragon, having freaking Ganon become one, the Ouroboros in general being
Proceed
the
a
logo.
short distance northwest.
I would love for dragons to be like a main thing. I mean, I wouldn't even mind. Let's just see when Age of Imprisonment comes out, what we're going to learn about the dragons and the Zonai and the Secret Stones, and if they're going to give us
Proceed
some
a short
new,
distance
deep
northwest.
lore. All right, northwest.
Proceed a short distance north.
Okay,
Proceed north and downward.
Bruh, I went upward to only go downward. Okay, what about, maybe it's here.
Proceed northwest and downward. Proceed west and downward.
What am I looking for? I could show it to you. Hey, let me zoom in more. It's the Western Passage.
Proceed
Where is
southwest
it?
and
You haven't
downward.
found it either, Greninja? Okay, southwest and downward. It's funny how we're both struggling on this, though.
Proceed a short distance south. Proceed a short distance southwest.
Okay, wait, let me... South. West. Yeah, I'm looking for
Proceed
a
a
doorway.
short distance
Whatever will get me in.
southwest.
You should get me in! I'm kind of going southwest. Well, more so
Proceed a
west
short
now.
distance south.
Okay, you want me to full on south. Okay.
Proceed
full
a short distance southeast. Proceed southeast and downward. Proceed
it's-
east and downward.
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm literally back where I was. I'm back to square one.
Proceed a short distance northeast.
Bro! You what? You said south to say north. I can't go anymore. What the fuck does this mean?
Proceed a short
You
distance
said on the main
east.
path. Okay, okay. Maybe I'm overcomplicating it. Let's go back to the main path. Let me reset, or you know, let me just go up to the top and drop. Or go here. Wow, this is way more difficult than I thought it would be. Like, I'm just looking for a freaking location.
Proceed southwest and downward.
Okay. You know what? Also, because it's not like we're let's just
Proceed
go pro mode.
southwest.
I'm gonna turn on the map. I know we have a map, but just in case. Ew. Too much information on the screen. Okay. We're in the docks, completely wrong area. So you said main pathway, really? So this pathway.
Double check your direction.
I never heard her say that. That legitimately scared me. I don't know why. Oh. This didn't scare me, though. Baby Lucas. Oh, and double the baby. So, okay, obviously, y'all know Baby Lucas. He's not anything new. You know, the usual. I love his hair, though. He always has, like, this cool kind of spike going on. It just looks super dope. But, how are we going to do this?
So give me him.
Okay. She's going to... Oh, she got on me. Okay. Maybe we could keep her here. So, I mean, might as well introduce the other baby in the house. She kind of lets me. See, she's so much better than Butter. Wow. The original Butter. This is Butter 2.0. No, we're calling her Butterscotch. The other one was Buttercup. So we're in denial. We lost Butter. We literally had to replace Butter with another Butter. But yeah, she's also 3 months old. So Lucas and her are the same age. The goal is like for them to grow up together. Obviously, the cat is a lot older technically, you know, by cat years, but still just kind of cool to think about. Like literally, they're the exact same age. You know, he's so adorable. Okay. But yeah, like every morning is just like an overload of cuteness, seeing both Baby Lucas
Proceed
and
south.
Butter. Her name again is Kay Slay. I'm not kidding when I say we're in denial. Like we're calling her Butter. She's Butterscotch. Because like the little spots on her fur.
Please proceed.
Please proceed. Is this it? Is it just this? What if this is it? No, I'm not even close. Please proceed. What? I'm not even close on the map. I need to be looking at this map. Whoops.
Proceed south.
The GPS app is very unspecific on how short the short distance could be. Do they mean, yeah, stab, 2 stabs, 5, yeah, like a mile.
Proceed south.
But whatever, I feel like we're on the main pathway. You know, we saw a gate entrance, so maybe if I just, we'll find
Proceed
another
a short
gate,
distance southeast.
I think the West Passage is like a minecart area, though. That's what I remember it is.
Proceed east and downward.
This is
Proceed
east.
northeast and downward.
Okay, this is northeast. But how do I go downward? Dude, I just
Proceed
might be...
east and downward.
I just might
Proceed
be
a short distance east.
facing the wrong way entirely. Or there's like a tunnel or something I can walk around. I don't know. Bruh! I don't think I've ever done this maybe in Tears of the Kingdom. I'm gonna crash out, dude, same. There's one thing I love Breath of the Wild, but I love Tears of the Kingdom. Or I hate Breath of the Wild, but I love Tears of the
Proceed
Kingdom.
east.
Proceed
Proceed southeast. Proceed a short distance east.
Holy shit, shut the fuck up. Obviously I'm talking to the freaking voice guidance.
Proceed a short distance east.
But no, I get it. And I think Tears of the Kingdom, because it adds just more stuff to do, it feels at least more... It doesn't really feel like more like a classic
Proceed
Zelda
a short
game,
distance east.
I appreciate Tears of the Kingdom more, and being someone who yearns for the
Proceed a
classic
short
Zelda
distance
games!
northeast.
I was right. It was a minecart section. Yo, Greninja, we both found it at the same fucking time. Are you kidding me, dude?
You have discovered your destination. Guidance deactivating.
Fuck, man. That's hilarious. I wish you could change your voice to an accent on Zelda sat nav. I want a Scottish accent like mine. I wish it sounded like Zelda, dude. Why couldn't it sound like Zelda? They're like, proceed a short distance south in the most delicious way. That'd be kind of cool. You know, not really. Okay, should I enter this just because we finally made it? Like, this doesn't work like that. I have to shoot it. Oh, I don't... Let's hammer on through, I guess? I don't know. That's not gonna work. Okay, let's connect this to a hammer. Bruh, my luck. Let's go. Yeah, no, it's great. I'm glad we both found it, but like the fact that it took us both that long to find. Come on. I'm not use diamond. What am I thinking? What? This is the horn. The horn is like a hammer, right? It's shaped like a hammer. So if I do this, I can... Yeah. It's not gonna... Oh my god. You know, bro, are you fat enough to... No. He's too fat to fit in. So like true torture. I mean, I take it over this freaking AI voice. And it's funny, with AI, nowadays, you can make it sound like real humans, so Nintendo could have totally gone away with it. They didn't have to hire the voice actor for Zelda to say every, you know, proceed this, do that, blah. Like, they could have just literally taken all of the current words she has said, put it in an AI thing, and just make it happen, right? Okay, any secrets here? Anything I want to do? Why am I here? Also, wait. Is there another secret here? Oh my god, it's on the opposite side. What is this? East Passage. Well, now we know what we're looking for, so it shouldn't be that hard. Let's just go to it. I'm done with this. Time to look for the last two in Hyrule Castle. For me, the last one, right? Yeah, luckily. For me, just one more. But I'm confused. Why are there two check marks here with the caves? Are those not considered found yet? Other way. I think the voice should be Luke's imitation of all those boys. Okay, that would be way too obnoxious. I'm excited to hear how she sounds, though, in Age of Imprisonment, because I do feel like she does sound overall less Mary Poppins in Tears of the Kingdom. So I feel like it will only improve more in Age of Imprisonment. All right.
Guidance activating. Proceed north and downward.
Okay, that's what I'm doing.
Proceed northeast and downward.
East,
Proceed east and downward.
Full on east, okay.
Proceed southeast and downward.
Okay.
Proceed south and downward.
Okay.
Proceed downward.
All right.
Proceed northwest and downward. Proceed a short distance northwest.
Are you sure? You said downward, though. Is it going to be somewhere here again? Can I trust you? Okay, let's just go. North. You said north? West.
Proceed northwest and downward.
Okay, downward. I'm just... Yeah.
Proceed downward.
Let me not listen.
Proceed
No.
west and downward.
What is this? Oh, just
Proceed a
rock.
short distance west.
Okay. I'm assuming it's going to be hidden just like the other one. Aha! Yep, found it! Yay! This one wasn't nearly as difficult. Let's go! New discovery, baby. Justin, you're not late. You're just in time.
Proceed a short
When will
distance
you-
west. Proceed a short distance southwest.
realize that.
Proceed a short distance south. You have discovered your destination.
Why are you still giving
Guidance
me information? Yeah,
deactivating.
shut up. The voice should be Beetle. I'll take that. Is there a way to change the voice on his in settings, maybe? I don't think so, but you know what? Let's check. Language? Should we? Let's try. What do you guys want? What language? Pick a language and I'll swap. They're all gonna sound like robotic AI voices, though. It's just an archway. Yeah, luckily this one was way easier. Dude, why is Mineru's eyes glowing? Is that something she does at night? Is that something because I upgraded her Sage abilities? Oh, Yunobo wasn't even out. No wonder I couldn't use him. But yeah, Mineru's just looking freaky as all hell. What's up, No Name? Hope you're doing well. I'm having a blast on Wind Waker. Still waiting for Twilight Princess to be added to the surface. It will be. Don't worry, Rusty Spoon. It will. Mark my words. I found all of Let's Go time for Cherry Blossom. You don't have to do Cherry Blossom trees, right? I thought they were just kind of not mandatory. inventory, right? Well, either way, we're done. I'm done with this. Now I'm just confused though. Let me zoom out a bunch. Close this. It's showing caves, so I haven't done these caves, even though there's check marks on them. So it's just going to be the royal passages. Have I really never explored the royal passage? Okay, well, there's a way in there from actual Hyrule Castle, but I can go there from Lookout Landing. I don't think I want... Lookout Landing is going to take too long, right? Let's just go from actual inside Hyrule Castle, which I don't remember exactly how to get there, but I don't think it should be too hard. Zelda's video is coming out soon. Yeah, once you know, Zeltic is settled and everything, we're definitely gonna be making videos. You know, Zeldads, baby, will return because we have babies and we're dads. That's why I said baby. All right, have a good one, Greninja. Pig Latin. Do you think they will add Mario Kart Double Dash to the service? They used to be one of our favorite games. We have Mario Kart 64. Do we have Super Mario Kart? I think we do as well. Yeah, then for sure. I don't know why Nintendo's taking their sweet, sweet time. Like, the GameCube has been the slowest launch in terms of titles. They launched with 3 games and only have given us 2 more. I think Chibi Robo and Mario Strikers, right? The good Mario Strikers. Okay, I'm trying to remember. Is it on the second floor? I think it's on the... It has to be on the first. It cannot be on the second. That doesn't even make any sense. But where on the first? Should I just go... Where's the first gatehouse? Oh, I'm so far away. I think I'll just go in from the entrance and see what happens. I've seen on your last stream that you were talking about the big installment for Zelda might be in water. Yes, that is something I was definitely thinking about. You have a follow-up to that? Where the Wizrobe is here, is there a bombable floor? Don't know if you've done it before. Does it lead to the first, or to the observation rooms? If so, then I haven't done them, probably. Okay, one observation room entrance. Is it over here? Yeah. I haven't done this one? Wait, where is it? Here, oh, the main one. I think this is the main one, yeah. So, oh, your favorite stage is Riju. Gotcha. So I don't think, yeah, I've entered this. Let go. Boom. Alright. Royal Hidden Passage. If you buy Tears of the Kingdom Switch 2 edition, can I transfer your Switch 1 files? Yes, don't worry. It's like an upgrade. It's like a PlayStation 5 game to a PlayStation 5 Pro. Like, it's just enhances the visuals. It gives you a new save file, if anything, on top of it, but it will not erase your current save file. Don't worry. We're literally playing... This is a save file I used from the beginning of this year during my initial Tears of the Kingdom playthrough. Just continued on the Switch 2. Okay, so that's one down. I'm just going to explore this until I reach the other exit/entrance. I think that's probably the best course of action, right? But you know what? It's actually not going to be that fun. Well, wait. Fatso, where are you? You know, bro. Bring that fat ass over here, dude. You miss traversing a dungeon to unlock a key item, and then using the key item to finish the rest of the dungeon, as well as beating the boss. These dungeons don't do it for me anymore. I don't blame you, Rusty Spoon. And what I also miss on top of that is getting that key item from that dungeon and exploring an area that you've already explored before, but finding a new thing you can do with that said key item, giving it that Metroidvania vibe that Zelda games have always had. That's also absent. And it has always been so rewarding and so fun to do that they completely got rid of in this game. Now, yeah, you're given all your abilities from day one, and while that is kind of cool, There's no late game secrets anymore. You know? Unless it's just like meant to be difficult, I guess. But yeah, trust me, I agree. I'm assuming just because this is not my first playthrough, I just didn't bother exploring these areas again. Because, like, why? No, but, okay, wait, where the I'm moving too far away. Is this is also a real hidden passage. Okay, let's just, I want to go back. I'm actually going the wrong way. There's a different, so there's 3 entrances. Not sure where the other one is. But maybe we'll find a way. Let me see if I can, like, come on. Link, you got it in you, right? Oh, wait, wrong item.
Yeah.
Okay. Miss King on Zelda games as well. I really would like a future Zelda game to be a happy medium of being open world with some linearity. You know, the perfect example to that would sort of kind of be Echoes of Wisdom. We just need it now in 3D. Echoes of Wisdom, it was really cool because you couldn't access the final 3 dungeons without reaching a midway point into the game. And there were so many things you couldn't immediately explore unless you found a certain echo for it, and you'd have to find the echo in like a later on location, but then you'd be able to come back to that area and be able to like solve things so much easier. I miss that too. Progression in Zelda was really important. We need that. Like, it's not necessarily, the game doesn't have to be linear to do that. Zelda games have felt somewhat open world before. We didn't have to go full on open world, but I agree. There needs to be like something in between, like just that safe, like giving you freedom, but also restricting a little bit to like make there feel like there is progression within this. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. Could it be here? No, because I was here. I didn't want to do this, but I have to.
Guidance activating. Proceed northwest.
Okay, that's exactly what I'm doing. Sort of, and higher up. Oh, wait, no, but I came from here. Dude, this ain't it. Unless there's a different
Proceed
entrance.
northwest.
I'm just gonna, okay. I'll keep listening. Northwest, back into... Wait. I'm walking on top of it.
Proceed a short distance northwest.
What? Do I need to read this? No. What? Where's this entrance? I'm wondering what else you have to do to 100% the game. I missed a bunch of your streams. You can see it on screen
Proceed
right
a
now.
short distance west.
It's just filling in the loose ends. Oh, there you
Proceed
go.
a short distance northwest.
But
Proceed a short
Nintendo
distance
is going
west.
to stick with the same method that worked for them and made them a lot of money. Exactly. That's what I'm worried about too. I mean, Tears of the Kingdom is a great example of how literally they're like, oh, we're going to give you the same fucking game. It sold 20 million copies? All right, let's sell another 20 million. Let's not even try to risk it or change anything. No innovation, just more of. You know, but this game is, you know what this game is?
Proceed
It's
a short
literally
distance west.
the Galaxy 2 of Breath of the Wild being the Galaxy 1, right? It's just they had more ideas. They wanted to make a DLC, and they decided to make a full-on sequel because I guess they thought they had enough content to warrant that.
Proceed a short distance west.
What? This ain't it, then. Maybe a little higher up. Maybe one of these exits.
Proceed a short distance northwest.
I appreciate it as always, Kev. I feel you shouldn't be able to skip the whole game and go straight to the final boss. Yeah, that was it was cool. It was a really cool concept for Breath of the Wild. They didn't need to double down on that with this game. But at least this game, it is way tougher to actually manage. Is it here? I'm running way too far away now. But this does look like an...
Connection interrupted. Guidance deactivating.
What the fuck? What are you saying? Is this not... Why connection interrupted? I think I just reached it. I think I reached it. I think this is it. Yeah, we reached it. This is it. Let's just make sure the connection doesn't interrupt and just climb out. Really? You can only come in, you can't come out? Are you freaking kidding me? Does it count? Am I done? It shows it. I guess I'm done. Right? I don't know, I want to be safe. Come on. Ultra hand, you can reach. It's fine. It's still, this is doable. I just got to use this. If I could take it out. Tears of the Kingdom is good, but I wish they added more stuff in the sky. I didn't like the underground. Trust me, I feel you. Again, I think, what was it? I think Austin recently posted in the Stream Shine. Again, it's a shame that people took that video negatively. I should have prefaced before the video started this would be a Dark Look video. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie, even watching it negative or not negative, I stand by every word I said in that video. But, yeah, if you haven't seen my Tears of the Kingdom is too repetitive video, I highly suggest checking it out because, yeah, I'll echo pretty much all those statements. Oh, you know, I could have done that. I could have ascended. I'm an idiot. I could literally ascend. Yeah, let's just ascend. Bro, I didn't even... The Tears of the Kingdom brain ain't working. You use a hover... We didn't use a hover anything. We could have just ascended and then yanked it and spanked it. Boom. Bam. But for some reason, it's still glitched. Should I save and quit and see if that helps? Or, you know what? Let's see. Do I have an extra... Let me just see. How do you're supposed to get here? Oh, yeah, this. Okay, so from the guard's chamber. All right, let's just hope we don't have to come back to this. But it's still not going away. You know what? Can I force a reload? Or can I go like to home, hit navigation again, see if it updates? I think it did update. Okay, cool, it did. Let's go do the chasm that's all the way here. I never entered this chasm. Wow. It's shown on my map, but yeah, I haven't because it would have also added this little icon. Interesting. The game story would have really benefited if it was on your 1,000,000%. So strangely put so much emphasis on the sky aspect, Tears of the Kingdom. Its release and not much going on in the sky, right? I mean, that's something I'm not even lying. That's exactly what I say in my Tears of the Kingdom is too repetitive video. How like it just seemed so weird how the main aspect of the marketing was you can now explore the sky, but the coolest surprise obviously was the depths, but then they both kind of sucked. Me when she legends my Zelda until okay, Shabby. Nice. Okay, there we go. That counts. Do I need to land all the way down, or is it gonna? It will probably update. I don't need to worry. Let's just teleport somewhere else. Yeah, there you go. It's on my map. It's not on this one, or I guess because it disappeared. Technically, I did do it. It did update. Ooh, these count towards 100%. Interesting. Let's do that quick. When Tears of the Kingdom released, we discovered the depths that wasn't mentioned at all, and it's too big and empty as well. They should have left out the depths and put more into making the sky better. Yeah, no, I'm 100% with you. Or let's say this. They removed the depths, and let's say the sky was just as crap, but they added underwater. That would have been amazing. And they had like so many cool things to discover underwater. I would have taken that over the depths. 1,000,000%. All right, I just want to be able to withstand the heat. And I don't need a Korok mask anymore. Literally, we've got every Korok seed in the game. If the story wasn't linear, we wouldn't know so much about the Secret Stones, Demon King, and Prison War. If it was, yeah. Which would have been so much better and would have taken away from how repetitive it is. Because what my theory here is, and I'm giving Nintendo the benefit of the doubt, is Nintendo imagined that the player would be doing a lot of like exploring and completion and just having fun in between each and every temple. And because of that, they would need a refresher of the. Actually, that's honestly, I doubt it. Again, this is me trying to give Nintendo the absolute benefit of the doubt. But like, the idea is maybe they thought, oh, all this, you know, exploration, all the stuff that you did throughout Hyrule, maybe when you reach a temple again, you forgot it. You forgot what's going on. So we're gonna have a different sage tell you the same fucking story, and at least you know, you kind of recap on what's going on. It's kind of like Purah when she first sees the Link, and she's like, oh, so you were with Zelda and you went down and you found, Ganondorf's body and then went up to the sky and now you're here. It's like, why the fuck are you explaining literally what just happened? But it's like, maybe they thought the player spent way too much time in the Sky Island and I don't know, that's actually kind of stupid. Again, that's the best way I can explain it, Nintendo just not being fucking lazy. But let's be honest, they're just being fucking lazy. There's no way around it. Come on, let me out, let me out, let me out! I hate how Gerudo has no area, like, nothing in the sky. Why? Is there a lore implication behind that? I remember watching a video of Zelda where he pointed out the second trailer for the game has Sky Islands that didn't make it to the final game. Damn, and I totally believe that, because legit, when you would watch the initial trailers for Tears of the Kingdom, it looked crazy. The sky looked fucking insane, and then we saw this. It was ass. Yeah. The only thing that was exciting was the Great Sky Island. But you know what's funny? In the trailers, they would show Link flying to the Great Sky Island like it's a new area to explore, and they're like manipulating the way it looks and making it seem like, oh no, there's plenty more, but it's like it's Link on Sky Island footage and then Link flying to Sky Island, and that's the Great Sky Island, and there's nothing else. There's not him to flying to any other island. Underwater explosion would have been awesome. They could have made yeah, right. Every time I think of the ancient Zora Waterworks, that was meant to be underwater. And I remember when I first reached it in my initial playthrough, I low-key thought we still might unlock an underwater ability or something, but instead, Sidon took to the fucking sky, and the water temple was in the fucking sky. Like, I don't know. When I entered the ancient Zora Waterworks for the first time, I was literally buzzing. I thought this was it. We were getting the proper water temple. When I ended up going to the sky and doing that, I wasn't that disappointed, I guess, because it was still some Mario Galaxy-esque adventuring. What direction do you think the main series will go? It's going to continue being open world, but hopefully they just kind of get rid of the shrines and find something else cool and fun to have the gameplay loop be around. You know, the shrines are the stars that Mario collects in the 3D Mario games. Come up with something else. Don't have the shrines literally be forever the way Link solves things and the way Link collects things in games. It's a good question. Make each temple show a different detail about the prison war. That would have been good, yeah. Kablamo? Indeed. What's up, Paxer? It would solve every issue with the end of each temple. Yep. And it's not that crazy. Like, we're not asking much. It's just like, it's fine. Age of Imprisonment will remedy that for us, right? So, I'll look at it that way. There's an Oasis training area. I don't think I've ever seen that. Unfortunately, I feel like Nintendo is starting to lose what made them stand out against other companies. Now they're becoming the cash grabby as the rest of them. Yeah, because they're just more and more. Again, I think the bigger company gets, the more corporate they become, the more out of touch they become. I feel like that's what's happening. But also, do they even have to try anymore thanks to the Switch is a success and the Switch 2? Like, oh, is this the finish line for when you play the mini game? Things are looking good.
Ooh.
It's a.
Oh.
Yeah, I never played this.
Oh.
I've
Oh.
never done
Oh.
I've never done this in Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Wait. Is this a Zonai based version without seals? You can't see the finish line from here. Okay.
Oh.
Get running? This is all new to me. Wait. Start at your own leisure. Okay. Yeah, don't start yet. Can I build a Zonai device? Is this where I'm given the chance to? And will I be cheating? Anyone played this? Am I crazy? Which you said because I grew up, because I loved Nintendo growing up. I mean, same. Yeah, it is. It's just a sad reality that no matter, it's the same thing with Disney. I mean, I don't know if Disney was greedy and corporate, but still, they're the stuff they put out was so amazing and inspirational and just dope that I'm gonna show my kid. But what they put out now is just lifeless. And what do you think about the next mainline Zelda game? Did I answer that one, Rusty Spoon? But I think it's going to be just, again, more of this, but just in a different timeline, different era. We need post-game. Yeah, that's a thing that Zelda fans have been wanting from the beginning of time, but just will never happen. Alright, sled. Should be enough. I said, would you be open for more horror-based Zelda? Or is that asking too much from the Zelda series? Nah, I mean, if it's jump scare horror, fuck no. I don't want that. I don't want, but like if it's psychological horror, I mean, that'd still be crazy coming from Nintendo, but I would take it. Like, again, you could look at Majora's Mask. You can even look at Ocarina of Time, especially back then. Re-Dead screaming, freezing in place. That was trippy. Maybe, nah, probably still scare me as a dog. Imagine a modern version of that. Start, okay. Okay, cool, so you can build your own thing. It's not cheating. This is not that optimal. Should I use the seal? Should I use the seal? I don't have any bombs. I think I had one, but I don't have any bomb arrows. Uh-oh. Let's just hope we can do this. And so the sad reality is Nintendo sees sales and will realize that they can copy and paste a rookie formula and they'll give them an easy buck. Yep. I feel like that's what they've been doing recently, sadly. And Tears of the Kingdom is the best example of that. So it says you can't see the last one. I think I have to climb this one. So no matter what, seal, no seal, to seal the deal, we got to do the rest on foot. Most post-game you've ever gotten is the second adventure in the first game. No, it's actually Minish Cap's Mirror Shield that makes no sense in being in the game. Oh no! Why is there more? And what's? I don't want to do this mini game, bro. Why am I doing this? Well, one thing I should have definitely done from the very beginning is put on my fucking sand boots. Somehow that made me too cold, though. Oh, too cold. That's fine. I'm just gonna run it, I guess. I don't even want to waste Zonai devices because I doubt I'm gonna do it. Or maybe, ooh. Maybe this is so I can glide more. I do go faster gliding. TBS Solid Horror as well, yeah. But I mean, if we're talking about like, because if you really look at an actual horror game, like there needs to be jump scares. There needs to be a lot of like cheap ways to scare the player. I don't want Nintendo to do that. I fucking hate games like that to begin with. And if I do play them, it's just because, you know, I'm interested in the game, but I'm not enjoying it. Like, it's weird. That's how I felt like, again, with Silent Hill. Like, I didn't really enjoy it. But at the same time, I really wanted to play it. Chica Village with Gloom, you mean Kakariko? By the way, before I leave, I just want to say I appreciate your awesome playthrough, specifically the cool voices you made for Link Between Worlds. That was fun. I appreciate it so much. Link to Zelda. Here's another good example of a company that was completely lost their way now. I know their movies were based on someone else's story, but their movies well told and charming. True, yeah, I didn't think. I mean, Hurricane, all sorts of movies. Even Snow White, they were all public IPs, right?
Ooh.
Did I do good? Congratulations, except for one thing, you forgot the rules. I didn't watch. You can't tell me I cheated. You remember you passed through all the arches before. Did I not? I'm sorry, but if you can't follow the rules, you can't pass the test.
Ooh.
Fuck off. You're gonna give me literally like 100 rupees if I had beaten it anyways. I don't even know I missed one. I didn't think I skipped a gate. I didn't feel like it. Either way, I bet you the reward will be 100 rupees, so do I even want to do it? Wait, did we? Okay, one last location. And I think we 100%ed the locations, at least on the surface. So it's going to be underneath the Great Tabantha Bridge. I thought it was going to be the Great Tabantha Bridge itself. What's this called? Oh, yeah, the Ultra Ball Hall. Check-in. Who could forget the Ball Hall, right? You haul some balls. Put Death Mountain into the sky and sink Rito Village into the depths. That would have been cool. Flood Ruru Desert and dry out Zora's. I mean, honestly, I want to reverse Lanayru Desert from Skyward Sword. Give me a giant ocean to explore. Dude, I honestly, I was hoping that Tears of the Kingdom would have had, at least if we like zoomed out, we could have zoomed out a little bit more and it would have had like maybe we would be able to access like up here, or there'd be like some island a little bit further ahead or something. But again, hopefully that will be for the next Zelda game. There was one between the sinkholes. You walked past. Ah, sinkholes distracted me. That's fine. I believe you. I mean, she told me too. The game also said it. Okay, this count. We're here. I guess they won't tell me we're here, but we are. We did it. Okay. Did we beat the game? Did we beat 100%? Wait, locations, cave entrances. I'm still missing some. And chops. Okay. They're probably in the sky? Oh, there's a cave entrance here. Okay. Let's 100% that. Which one am I? Is it not? What? I've done this, but whatever. I'll just double check. What did I just press to go all the way back there? I didn't mean to click that. Let me fix that. So it's here. Travel. Okay. Anyways, Swampland Lanayru. I would take that. Sorry, I'll stop now. This topic has been really bothering me lately. Good companies have gone bad. Most stuff that is put out is just simply empty and it keeps missing the mark. No, I mean, I feel ya. It's 100% understandable to be frustrated about it, because, I mean, I'm the same. I mean, I literally make videos complaining about it all the time. So I feel ya. Okay, so this one I've done. So it's the other one. Where is the other cave entrance? Wait, where is the other cave entrance? Oh, behind. Okay. So, quick question: is it possible to carry two guardians laser simultaneously? Yeah, that's easy peasy. I've done it before. This is it, right? There we go. All right, now there are two, and now there is at 100% cave entrances. Let's go. Okay, Chasm's also 100%. So now all that's left is other places, shops, and dispensers. Now I'm feeling all of those are in the sky because I don't see them on the surface. Right? I don't see anything. Yeah. Okay, let's look at the sky. And there you go. Whoa, there's a lot of things. Okay, let's go to the dispensers first. I guess, yeah, they're not even marked on my map. I never interacted with them. Getting into the fight at the same time is the main issue. Yeah, but no, it's I'm thinking of specifically when you land in the secret area in what's it called? What am I thinking of? Underneath Lome Labyrinth and Akala, when you land underneath that, does this count? I've done it, right? Okay, cool. Well, let's figure out what items it gives me, I guess. Do I have any to spare, though? No. Whatever, let's see. Yeah, let's gamba, baby. Let's see what we get. But yeah, when you land underneath there and then you open up the chest and you trigger all the guardians to want to attack you, I've done a parry where I, like, managed to get, like, 3, 4 in a row. Okay, next one. I never did. Huh? Yeah, I guess I don't care too much for them. Have Link repair the terrain as he explores Hyrule, but the Blood Moon tears it apart again. Yeah, I literally had that theory, Alpha Omega. I kid you not. I literally thought, like, as you take on monster strongholds, they would build something similar to, like, the Lookout Landing temporarily, and then the Blood Moon would happen, and they'd lose it, and you have to keep fighting for it. And I also really, really want to believe that Link was going to be able to repair at least Castletown. Honestly, the Lookout Landing should have been replaced to Castletown. That would have been so nice. Is it on top? Or is it in there? Have a solar eclipse occur every 12 blood moons. Make monster rampage. Yeah, I was thinking of, like, what if throughout the whole blood moon you like, maybe there's, like, some cool ritual you have to do to avoid the blood moon if you want to sleep through it or prevent it, but if you don't do it in time, you have to, like, survive the whole night while gloom hands are everywhere and the blood moon is just raging all night, not just for that, what, 30-minute window, you know, from 11:30 to 12, and then it's over. Dude, okay. One thing also that I theorized that I was completely wrong about was the Tunic of the Wild Armor. And come on, tell me this would have been so dope. Okay. I understand the Tunic of the Wild Armor looks really stupid. Whatever. I'll move past that. It's not about the looks. But how cool would it have been, especially with it called the Tunic of the Wild, to have given you every form of, what's it called? Environmental damage protection, if that makes sense. Like, so you would never get cold, you'd never get hot, you'd never get anything. Just wearing the Tunic of the Wild literally has Link, I guess it has to be down here. Has Link literally withstand all sorts of weather conditions when he wears it as a full set. It just gives him, like, that, you know, of the wild buff. To me, that would have not only made the Tunic of the Wild so cool, but it would have been the best endgame reward, because you would be able to explore the rest of Hyrule. I think you already proved to yourself that you've done every single shrine. You've seen and overcome all sorts of obstacles. Now that you've done every shrine, shouldn't the player be rewarded with something that will make it easier to continue exploring Hyrule? I would have loved the Tunic of the Wild if that was the case. It would have became my favorite set, and it would have just felt so much more, like, valuable. And even how stupid it looks, you would have been like, oh, well, I guess because it can withstand any weather, Link doesn't have to cover any of his skin. It has this magical property that gives him, you know, the ability to withstand any weather. I don't know. Where is this, by the way? What am I looking for? I don't know. What do you guys think? That's a good idea, right? Stole Lionels? That'd be dope to see. Okay, you know what? I always forget. Hit me with it.
Guidance activating. Proceed north and downward.
Downwards? I said upward. Wait, is it right here?
Proceed a short distance north.
No. North.
Proceed north.
Okay, give me a sec. Let me go around. There we go. There we go. Oh, it is all the way down here. All right, thank you.
Proceed a short distance north.
Shut. Please shut up.
Guidance deactivating.
So God mode basically no, because you wouldn't have infinite HP. You would just be able to withstand all the weather, which is a huge thing that Breath of the Wild kind of added to the series, whether you had to eat foods that give you weather resistance or you wear outfits. Like, Zelda's never done this, and then making the final outfit, the one that you get from completing every single shrine, the one that can withstand any weather condition, to me, that's just, that it just makes sense. That's what, as a gamer, that's what I feel like I'd be. I don't feel like it would break the game. I feel like it would be the ultimate reward, and it would literally make me want to complete every single shrine every time I come back to Breath of the Wild, so I can get that outfit and I can do everything else in between with that one outfit. I don't know. Okay, I don't have to do anything. I'm here, so we're good. A few more. Let's go do it. You said, I get it. I think it wouldn't be broken considering you have done all 20 tries. That's what I'm saying, bro! And it would have been a good reward! But no, Nintendo said no, so. What's your favorite Zelda dungeon and why? Spirit Temple, because it incorporates both adult Link and young Link, and it really feels like Nintendo had mastered Ocarina of Time's dungeons by the time they made that last. I bet you, when developing the game, that was the last dungeon they developed, because it's meant to be the last dungeon in the story, and it really does feel like that way. It feels like this. If they can remake Ocarina of Time and have every fucking dungeon incorporate young Link and adult Link in some sort of way and have it like that, that would be even cooler. But yeah, that's why the Spirit Temple is my favorite. But then Stone Tower would be a close second because you can invert the entire temple, and that's pretty dope. Three-headed Lionel? Whoa, yeah, that would be actually really cool. Okay. One more. It would need lightning immunity with it. Yeah, dude, fuck it. It would deserve it. Honestly, it would need all of it. Again, you beat every fucking shrine. What else do you have to prove, dude? Let the player relax now that you beat every shrine. Let him not have to fucking swap every outfit each and every time looking for Korok seeds. Doesn't the player deserve a little something? We have enough three-headed things. Yeah, well, why not? Add more. Like they added a completely broken mask. You can get right after the Great Plateau. Who's exactly right? And it's not like haven't explored an idea like this before, right? I mean, when you complete every mask speaking of masks, when you complete Majora's Mask and get every mask, not the mask of Majora's Mask in Breath of the Wild through the DLC that you get from Lake Colimo, but when you do that. Wait, what? Are there two on this island? There are two? Oh, because they're two different islands. Never mind. They're just so close to one another. When you do that, that's why you gotta, like, I gotta pause when I say do that, because it just sounds like doo-doo. But when you do that, I don't know what I'm saying anymore now. I got so fixated on doo-doo, I don't know what the fuck I was saying. Fuck. What was I saying? I don't know. But yeah, Majora's Mask, give you Fierce Deity Mask. That's my point. Cool. The Shadow Temple kind of incorporated Young Link as well. You have the bottom. You know, I agree. The Shadow Temple's up there. I love it. And I 100%. Yeah, Shadow Temple. But I'm thinking of like one-stop shop, only one temple. That'd be the Spirit Temple. I spent several hours thinking they could improve the game for DLC. I've done that before. And yo, let's go. Thank you so much. Gotta go. See you all tomorrow. It sounds good. GG's indeed, and I appreciate the donation. Rich Fierce Deity set actually worked. Like what you became a demigod. Okay, now let's just look at categories again. So we're at 98, and all we're missing is shops. It's in the depths. It's a bargainer shop, isn't it? Oh, and it also location. Or is this a shop? No, but whatever. I haven't been here, so I don't care. Let's just do that. So it's a mine. It's over here. What's the quickest way there? The depths is not easy to traverse because like these sections that are in complete black are literally just walls blocking the way, so I have to maneuver around. Unlike in this game where it's like it's just a lake. Tears of the Kingdom should have had cats. Have you pet animals? That would have made Tears of the Kingdom feel better. It's funny, again, yeah, because in Twilight Princess we had cats and dogs, and Link could literally pick up dogs. It is weird how... At least they have dogs. Unless you could feed them, you can interact with them. I remember there's literally like a Twitter account called Can you pet in this game? Or I don't know. Can you pet in whatever? And all it does is promote games that you can pet dogs in. And I remember a lot of people were saying like Tears of the Kingdom has to have it for that reason. It's like, good thing they didn't. But it's funny because Square literally, I feel like Square straight up catered to like those kind of people in like that account and everything, because they literally like tagged them and let them know, oh, you can, in Final Fantasy, what is it, 16, you can pet a dog. It's like, who gives a shit, dude? But I'll just take, you know, I'm too lazy. I'm just gonna do this. In the case, in this case, I think Tears of the Kingdom did the right thing, hiding Majora's Mask behind the Lionel Gauntlet, so we prove we don't... Yeah, no, dude, okay, Shiny, 100%. I think the way Tears of the Kingdom handled all the amiibo and DLC rewards are so much better, and I do love how there's so many cool things that you can collect, but... Again, if I never played Breath of the Wild, this would have been the coolest thing ever. But since I played Breath of the Wild and I already got them through DLC really easily, and I already know what they do, and they don't do anything additional, they're kind of lame. I think I'm fine. So, I'd say, like, what would have been nice is for them to add a lot more new exclusive things to this game in particular that were also behind challenges like that. Because every single Coliseum challenge, every single unique depths item you find is just an amiibo item that was previously in the last game. And it's cool, yeah, you don't have to use amiibo no longer to get them all in this game. That's kind of nice, especially for the people who don't want to buy them. But what about the person who collected all the amiibo and played Breath of the Wild and is coming into this game knowing it's a sequel and wants more? Why do they have to get the same shit again? Oh, his name is Scratch in 16? Trials of Sages, Master Mode, Golden Lionels, Light Dragon Suit. That was, yes. And I literally, you know what's funny? I legit thought we were going to get a Light Dragon Suit when they announced the Zelda amiibo. But of course, we were fooled. We were bamboozled. Shop. Shop. Ooh, Smithing Construct. That's not a shop. That's a shop? Whatever, let's just go to it. It's technically, I haven't been there yet. Heck, let Link have pet companions. They should have explored the idea with Wolf Link. Why can't we have other pets? A pet fairy could revive our companions. Yeah, no, Wolf Link was such a cool idea. That, yeah, they just completely... at least they still incorporated it in the game through an amiibo. Why didn't they just bring it in Tears of the Kingdom as well? Like, why not? I think he's actually underneath where the boss battle is. Oh, Scratches from Baldur's Gate. Let's see. Wish we got War Gauntlets as a weapon type. Or the flails we got in Age of Calamity. You know, Age of Calamity added a lot of cool things for Link. It's so weird to see a second Minru over there. Because technically this Minru isn't like the avatars of the other sages. It's an actual construct. Like, it feels different. They should have had Minru, honestly, like your Minru, your sage's avatar, be translucent and looking more ghostly. Is it you? Smithing Contract. Okay. There we go. Thank you. How are you capturing video on your phone? I've been thinking about streaming Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom while using Zelda Notes and wondering how to capture. Okay, so I'm sure you can do it with. It really depends on your phone, and that's the problem when just kind of trying to explain this. But I'm using a Samsung, so what I do is I download Samsung Dex, which allows you to turn your Samsung phone into a, like, incorporated Windows application, and you can just open up all the apps. Like, this is literally just my Samsung phone. I can open Nintendo Switch today as well. It's literally just me using my phone, and that's it. It's kind of mirroring what could have been on my phone. Yo, speaking of, it's, wow, that was weird. 8? It's not 8. It's 28, baby. Okay, I'm just going to close this because this is hella weird. But yeah, so if you have a Samsung and you use Samsung Dex, which is a Windows app, you can do it. But I do believe if you have iPhone, I think there's a way to mirror your phone. And maybe you could try that and you just find a way to capture it. Justin, how could you forget Scratch? You never forget Baldur's Gate 3. Sorry, I have to. Yeah, no, Wolflink was super dope. I made a video about it way back. And it was just me messing around with Wolflink. But I remember a lot, like it popped off and a lot of comments were agreeing, like, it's just a shame Link has no companion. This game does feel very empty and barren. And yeah, that was pretty much the incentive of that video. Back when I was in the algorithm. My only issue with Tears of the Kingdom is how easily you could cheese Ganondorf. They should have given him defense stats. You know what's funny, Chris? You say that, but there's so many people who struggled on Ganon and made it seem like such a big problem. And if anything, they looked at it as holding the game back to some degree. I think Ganon is fine. You can cheese him, but he's balanced enough for the noobs to feel like they got the craziest Dark Souls-like challenge, but for veterans, they're never going to feel satisfied. Like, unless Nintendo straight up goes full-on Dark Souls Elden Ring, come on, you can pause and heal. And they already tried it with the Gloom, so if you don't come in with enough Gloom, you know, repellent, whatever it's called, to reverse your Gloom damage, then you're fucked. Like, if anything, I think Ganon is... The best Ganon battle is in this game. Easily. Now, have I taken you on? Probably not. Oh, God, I thought he was going to step on me. I would have died. And he's already been defeated, so it's not worth the... You know, what am I doing? I'm just going to leave. I got sidetracked. I didn't struggle against him. He was a good test of skill, though. Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm saying. I think he's good enough. I feel like if you're... I mean, Chris, maybe you're just a pro, dude. You know, you're expecting more, but I think he's balanced enough. I'll take it. You probably need a Mac for it. True. True. You probably wouldn't be able to do it on Windows, but I do remember my wife had some kind of integration with her phone and her Mac, and there is something like that you can do. But yeah, I think you have to have a Samsung to do the Dex bullshit, and they stopped supporting it. So if you have a newer Samsung with their One UI 8 or 7 Plus, you can no longer use Dex. So luckily I have an older Samsung I was able to use. So if anything, if you're so like honed in, you want to do this, you really want to try it, and you're gonna fucking buy a phone for it, buy like a really cheap secondhand old Galaxy phone that can at least run this app in Dex, and then use that. I think that would be the best way. I don't know what I'm looking at. Zoom out. Let me zoom out more. I don't know what the oh, it's here. Okay. So all the way right here. Okay. I don't blame you. I'm just messing around, Justin. Ganondorf was a fun fight, but yeah, with how beefed up he is compared to Breath of the Wild, it should have been a tad bit more difficult. I think it's fine. Mainly because I've heard other people complain about him, and while I don't agree, I'm like, well, there are people who made it that far into the game and still think it's difficult. And plus, Nintendo did do something. So like in Breath of the Wild, it's... Ooh, okay, I like how it actually shows in the center of the screen, letting me know I've never been here. I hate when it shows it in the corner. But, yeah, like, what Nintendo did is, like, so in Breath of the Wild, let's be real. outside of the Guardians, which don't get me wrong, especially when you're new to the game, they're kind of hard to navigate around. But outside of the Guardians, there's nothing really preventing you from entering Hyrule Castle early on. You could do it really easy. And then if you find a way to cheese Calamity Ganon, especially if you have all 4 Divine Beasts completed, then it's a cakewalk. But in Tears of the Kingdom, you have to go all the way down to the initial area Link and Zelda explored from the beginning of the game, which can be difficult because you got a lot of gloom enemies and it's kind of all over the place. But not only that, then you have the final descent down to where you have to take on a boss gauntlet of sorts. You know, really just overworld enemies, but still, you can't just get to Ganon that easily. And then after that, you have to take on Ganon, and that's even if you've done every single temple, because if you didn't do the temples, you'd have to do all the bosses, similar to Breath of the Wild, you'd have to do all the Blight Ganon. So I feel like, you know, they ramped it up, and then obviously when it comes to the actual battle against Ganon, I think it's way more difficult, because you gotta actually flurry rush, you gotta use all the game's mechanics. Hell, Ganon will use literally the game's mechanics on you, he'll flurry rush you. I don't know, I actually think it's really good. Like, you know me, I'm a fucking hater, but like, I'm 100% okay with... Oh, this is okay. I thought it was a place I haven't discovered. I'm 100% okay with the how Ganon fights in this game. Again, I think it's the best we've gotten, and I'm not upset. But I'm upset about everything else, though, of course. You know. Hebra skeleton. It's very deep. Okay, okay, I can see, oh, you can see the skeleton on the map, so it shouldn't be that hard to find, right? I don't know what I'm looking at anymore, dude. All right, zoom all the way out. Zoom all the way out. Okay, oh, it's even further to the corner. There we go. Okay, I see it. All right. I don't know how I'm going to get there, but we'll try. Yo, Triple N, I appreciate it. Demon Dragon Phase should have been an actual fight instead of a glorified quick time fight. I don't mind. I think it was a great victory lap. Cheesing makes him not like a god that's supposed to represent, like I said. At least give him defense stat and arrow immunity, but the weakness to holy, light dragon parts, and master sword. Yeah, I guess, but it didn't bother me too much. I think I literally did cheese it, though, because I had figured out how to cheese it in my live stream playthrough, but it didn't bug me. This game's actually my favorite Ganondorf. I just used the master sword, never cheesed him. Fair enough. Not really flurry rush, he will dodge you and prepare to attack you. I know, it's just... It uses the same animation, and it has the same sound effect, and it literally does slow-mo, so I just think that's kind of cool. But yeah, I know it's not, like, he's not, imagine if he literally got like 10 strikes on you, bro, you'd be fucked. Hebra Dark Skeleton. So what do you, okay, now that we have over 100 people in the stream now, so, and plenty of you guys are chatting right now, so I want to ask this question again. What do you guys prefer? What I'm doing right now, this kind of picture-in-picture, so I don't take away from the screen? Or do you prefer it like this, where I'm covering a lot of the screen? Which one's better? Again, I thought I would do this just because I know Zelda Notes, like, I don't mind my webcam taking a part of the screen, but, like, the Zelda Notes takes up way too much, so I thought this would be more convenient. And what's up, Starlink? Being counter-flurry rushed is very Matt Mercer. Why? Does he play like villains that can do similar abilities? I don't know. But he's a great voice actor for Ganon. I think they nailed it. I know a lot of people think he didn't sound rough and tough and buff enough. He did a good job. I've never been here. Ooh, this actually looks kind of exciting. Scorching Coliseum. The triple picture. You know, the way Purra likes it. I forgot. I was like, who's the one who takes photos again? The first one's better? Really? This one's better when you have the gameplay separated. Okay. Make a poll. True. We can make a poll. Yeah, that's a good idea, Shiny. Because I am genuinely curious. So, which layout? First, full screen, or I'll put second. Picture. I don't know. Just picture in picture is the best way to describe it, right? Picture in picture. Technically, they're all pictures in pictures, but I don't. Okay. I'm just. Either you get it or don't. So I'll just do this. This is number 1. This is number 2. All right. I'm done. I'll stick to this one though.
Let's get him.
I really like everything off to the side. Looks neater, and we can see it all. Okay, glad to hear. I think Zelda Master Mode is better for Zelda notes. I see where you're going with that, Phoenix. You know, I hate when people do title their videos like that, but I can't do anything, and it's not their fault. But there's a lot of people, because the only Zelda game with Master Mode is Breath of the Wild. So you can get away with titling it Zelda Master Mode, you know, and then whatever else you want the video is about. But like, if you're talking about specifically Breath of the Wild Master Mode, and you're not too familiar with Zelda, or just in general you want to broaden things, and you just say Zelda Master Mode, it's funny because you're technically saying my username with mode at the end. But yeah, that's on me though for choosing such a. And you know, it's actually funny. Like when I was making the name Zelda Master, I wanted it to be Zelda something because I was just so into Zelda and I wanted to do playthroughs or whatever. And I think picking Master, of course, very cocky. Probably I don't really fit the bill for the name, but who cares? Gotta live with it. But it's like the one thing Nintendo. It's like it's a word that is so integral to the Zelda series. Master Sword, you know, Link being a master to Fi, or just literally known as a master. Okay, Scorching Coliseum, I didn't even enter it though. Master, yeah, literally Master Mode, Master Trials, there's so many Master something. Which actually does make the username sound cooler though, because like, you know, instead of Zelda Expert or Zelda Professional or something, Master is like a word that's very incorporated in the Zelda series, if that makes any sense, I don't know. Is picture-in-picture the current? Yes. Picture-in-picture is the current. You clicked the wrong one? Uh-oh. Should I do this? We need to post a video that has mode in the title. That's what you do. Master Swordman. Now I know it. Master Cycle. That's what I'm telling you. Master is like such a key word in the series. It's cool though because it makes Zelda Master out of any other phrase or synonym to Master I could have went with feel more special. I don't have much food on me though, but why not? Let's risk the biscuit. Screw it. What's my highest defense when it comes to items? I guess this one? Okay. Maybe not actually, because... No, yeah, still. If you stack the 5s on the 5s... Wait. I guess... Technically they're the same damage, right? Yeah, I will do the gauntlet. Okay. I just want to make sure I have the best defense for the scenario. This... I didn't upgrade enough. Maybe I should upgrade more so. But this is... The one good thing about this, I guess, is like when you do upgrade it, the defense freaking scales up really quickly because it's only one item you have to upgrade. You have to do this to 100%? Oh, yeah, true. And I didn't even think of that. True. But okay, technically this is more defense, though. Right? So should I use this one instead? Or put this... No, that's one down. I never really cared for my defense. I don't know why I'm overthinking it. And... Sadly, it's not like that matters because I can't fully utilize it. Okay. We look hella silly, but whatever. We're buff. And we're ready to go. Trash F, it is trash. I don't have, I didn't bother trying to do anything. I don't care. Maybe I should, you know what, I'm going to start upgrading my, that's not road to 100% technically, but I should start upgrading my stuff. Diamond. Oh wow, that's way too much damage. Oh, we're way too strong. Yeah, the Phantom has higher defense by a smidge, but now it's back to... still by a smidge. It's up by 1. Yeah, I just don't want to die in a single hit, you know, because I don't have any fairies. My idea of a new Zelda was Ganon takes over Link's body and becomes Dark Link, who aims to tarnish the reputation of the hero. You can play as Link from an alternate timeline. That's some Mario Sunshine kind of vibes, but I like it. I would love, you know, they already did that with Zelda in Echoes of Wisdom. Well, it was more so all of Hyrule was being impersonated with the echoes and blah blah blah, but like, you know, they put all those wanted signs of Zelda, which is hilarious. I mean, technically we got that also in the game that shares the same world, that being a Link to the Past, but like, yeah, having kind of like a Sunshine thing where you see signs of like Link is wanted. They're like, what happened to Link? Why is he evil? And it's like, it's just Dark Link doing all, I don't know, that sounds so cool actually. Yeah, it's basic and generic, but I'd take it. Few sets away from upgrading all the armor breath. Damn, I had something I can't commit to. And yo, let's go!
Thank you!
Miliard, thank you for the Thank you for the donation. I don't know what that is. I don't know what kind of currency, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you so much. I don't have any good weapons, do I? Alright, let's just spin to win, baby. Heck, maybe make it swap roles. Zelda is the warrior, Link is the prince. Yeah, well, technically we had that in Echoes of Wisdom, but yeah, I would take it again. Or if we could swap Link's gender, that would be cool too. I feel like, no, but people would strip say Zelda's gone woke. They already said that with fucking Echoes of Wisdom, and that it wasn't woke at all, but... I don't care. If it weeds out the people who get butthurt over, like, literally nothing, maybe it's a good thing. Would you mind if I use the footage from your LP to make some top 10 videos? Now go ahead, just make sure you at least credit it. But other than that, I don't care. So many people already use my footage and never credit it. And if you don't credit it, I don't give a shit. But like, if that's the least I guess you can do, and yeah, I don't mind. Feel free to use my footage. It's fun. Like, it's funny. Like, it's gotten to the point where this happened years ago though. But like, I'm used to people using my footage. But like, it got to the point where like literally IGN, straight up. Yo, Xanth's Helm, nice. IGN, out of all freaking companies, not only took my footage, but they literally kept the template. So, because it makes sense, because I use official Nintendo, like, what's it called, website design and graphics to make my templates. But for Majora's Mask 3D, they literally just downloaded my video and then post-commentated over my own fucking video. And I knew it was, it's like, it's not even like, oh, is it mine? It's like, it's using my fucking template, you know? That, I'd say, is kind of pushing it. Maybe don't do that, but if you're just going to use the footage and then obviously narrate, dub it, do all of that, that's fine. Okay. You could probably find the video. Like, I'm not stunting. If you don't believe me, you could probably find it. I think, search, there's Majora's Mask, I think all masks. Majora's Mask, all masks. I put IGN. 3D. Oh, 3D. 3D. I'm like, why isn't it popping up? Unless the video doesn't exist anymore. If I find it, I'll make sure to show it off. Swedish? Oh, your currency? Thank you again. I appreciate it. Linkle already exists, but Linkle is a different character technically. She's a wannabe Link. She is not Link. She is no different than Tingle, Tingle, Tinkle. Oh my god, Linkle, Tinkle, Shinkle, Pinkle. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying. But no, they're more like that. One day she was just like, I'm gonna be Link, and she decided to be Link. Wait, where was it? Why did I teleport here again? Where am I going? Oh yeah, because it's not marked here. I'll put it right here so I can see on my map. Yeah, hi gentlemen, welcome to what a channel looks like when you're in the freaking depths, baby. It's a ghost town. Yeah, exactly. That's the best way to describe it, Paxer. Ghost subscribers. They're in numbers, but they're not actually there. Again, maybe one day I'll escape it, but it's fine. Do we make a female Tinkle named Tingle named Tinkle? That's what we need to do. Nintendo, please. Hello, ZM. How are you? I'm new to your streams. I'm a huge fan. First, I watched in Spirit Tracks 2025. Let's play. I apologize. I'm definitely butchering what you're trying to say. But okay, watching this 2025 Spirit Tracks. You helped me with the guides. Thank you, and congratulations for your baby. Thank you so much, Aiden. I appreciate it. Sorry for butchering what you're trying to say, but I got you, and I appreciate it. I think it's always an honor to hear that, you know. Whether, you know, you stopped watching me and you've watched me before, it does, you know, nonetheless, it means a lot. Linkle thinks she's a hero, but she's a regular character with navigation problems. Exactly. Alright, one over here. So are these are locations just in the depths, right? Like, I guess I haven't done them, but I haven't. Do I have to look at a different? Let me just actually look. So, categories, locations. It's just, yeah, okay, it's just other places. That's all I'm missing. Okay. Years off Bossy is 2015, not 25. In my head, I meant 2020. Oh my fucking god. In my head, I meant 2015. My mouth chooses to say 2025 for some reason. But I understood it. I think I do have, like, some form of dyslexia. You know, I may not be that kind of person who self-diagnoses myself, even though I just did. But I swear, words jumble up a lot of the time for me. It's super weird. I see things I feel like I don't see. My friend said, Den in the Dragon of Courage. That's as bad as saying that Zelda is Link. Blasphemy. Wait, Den is the Dragon of Courage. Who's Den? Who's the Dragon of Courage? You mean Faron? Din. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is blasphemy, I guess. Okay, 99. Literally just one more area. It has to be in the depths, right? It is. Oh, there are several areas. This 1% actually is going to take me a bit. Let's go in center Hyrule. Where is this exactly? Okay, above. Got it. So underneath the Daphnis Hills, and then over here, there's another mine. Let's go do both of these back to back. What's the rarest Zelda collectible you own, and what's your favorite one if they both aren't the same? Favorite Zelda collectible would have to be my Wii U gamepad, specifically, because I have it paired to a normal, and then they didn't really sell. But I honestly, this is probably still my favorite Zelda console. So I would say, yeah, the Wii U gamepad is my favorite. The most expensive. I don't know. What is considered what is a Zelda gaming thing that is expensive anyways? Maybe my Tears of the Kingdom Switch 2 technically. I give a passive entirely new to the Zelda lore. It's not as common knowledge as Link and Zelda, in my opinion. That's true. Just being uncertain, being human. You know what I need? A game purely set in Hyrule. Yeah, they need to bring back the Dark World aspect. If you want to reutilize the same fucking world, you know, if they had to, I made this video. It was part of my crackpot theory. If Nintendo's going to give us a third game where the color scheme is red, so we went from blue wisdom, green courage, and now red power, and maybe have the Yiga be very, very prominent and make him cooler than the Master Koga, adds a different Yiga character, then and still want to use the same fucking Hyrule, make it a dark version of Hyrule. That would make me fine with revisiting this world for a freaking third time. But other than that, please move on. Okay. Is Zelda Ocarina of Time better than Breath of the Wild? I don't think so, but I believe you may feel that way. It's all subjective. The games are so different than one another that it really depends on your preference. Do you want a more linear, story-based, simple game, or do you want an endless sandbox where you could just mess around with, you know? I like both, and it really depends on my mood. Like, I still think Breath of the Wild's better in grand scheme of things, but like, if there was a day I didn't want to play, like, there might be days where I'm in the mood for Ocarina of Time. I don't even want to touch Breath of the Wild. Exactly, Suga. That's the best thing that came out of Age of Imprisonment, outside of the music. Calamity, my bad. But hopefully we don't get another freaking made-up Yiga character, unless it's meant to be canon in Imprisonment. Before Ocarina of Time coming nostalgia. See, you know what's funny? Nostalgia isn't enough to completely sway my opinion. Ocarina of Time was my first game of all time. Yeah, I prefer Twilight Princess. I prefer Majora's Mask. I prefer so many other games to it. Hell, even when Breath of the Wild came out, there's a lot of people on the same boat, but I was one who was just straight up preaching it's the best Zelda game, it's the best game of all time. The one nostalgia still plays a heavy factor. I mean, let's be honest, Zelda, nah, because like I really think about like, okay, let's say I never got into Zelda as a kid, and I just got into it now, but I was like an Xbox or a PlayStation gamer. I legit think I would drop all of those games and become a Zelda purist, or at least go full force into Zelda, because I legit don't see another game that is ambitious and exciting. And for me, I love fantasy, I love exploring. Zelda just kind of hits all the notes that I enjoy. I don't know if this is because Zelda shaped me into thinking that way. I don't think so, though. I don't think so. Suga Astor, whoa, yeah. Astor sucks. Didn't we clear the world again in Terminal before fighting Majora again? Oh, you mean like every single boss and just have it all remedied? Yeah, I mean, that's cool to do. I have done it before. I've done it, literally, actually, I've done a Majora's Mask boss gauntlet where you did a 3-day cycle where I took on every boss. It's fun to do if you're ever like in the mood for like a boss gauntlet. But I only say that because I made a video about it. Obviously, that's not that crazy. Okay, so one more. And that is over here. I don't know. I guess I could teleport to it. Should I teleport to it? Is there any other location I'm going to have to go to that I might want to use the hover bike? No. So, okay, let's drop the hover bike. Did anyone else think that Suga may have been Gerudo? No, because he's a man. Unless they, there are men just not invited back into Gerudo. That is a theory, with the guy who sells you the Gerudo outfit. But he may just be a tan dude. Because, I mean, obviously, with Hudson, I don't know if it confirms it, but like Hudson had a daughter because he married a Gerudo. Does every Gerudo offspring have to be a daughter? Like, I don't know. Also, I'm going the wrong way, I just realized. I made a video, though, about why there are no Gerudo males. That was a pretty fun video as well. I would suggest checking it out if you haven't seen it. You missed my comment, don't feel bad though? What was it? Hit me up with it again. Make it Koga's relative that invented the big ball. Summon technique. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Like an ancestor? Exactly. I mean, Koga's just the descendant that's, you know, wasn't able to take the mantle as well as his ancestor. That'd be cool. Mario versus Link. Who would win? Link. Easily. Link. Like, Mario would be destroyed. Unless you, but it's weird, like the Mario movie, like when you look at DK versus Mario, in the Mario movie, Mario beats DK as a freaking cat. So, but then again, I'm someone who doesn't really like thinking too deep about it. You know, we got death battles, doing that, trying to really figure out the math behind these fictional characters and who would be stronger. But like, it's one thing I've been saying, like especially with Dragon Ball Z, I always think of Dragon Ball Z in particular, but like you can't compare power levels in different franchises because the way powers work are just so much different. You know, if that makes sense. Like the whole Dragon Ball Z, like Goku versus Superman, like it just doesn't make sense. I don't know who would win. To me that's still a debate because they're just so different from one another, but they're also so similar. I don't know. Like people say, oh, Superman can just laser beam the fuck out of Goku. Doesn't Goku literally get hit with blasts? Who's to say the laser beam isn't any different than a blast? I don't know. I wish we could have explored more of the hero shade story, exactly how he ended up and how he did. Yeah, no, that's why TP would benefit from a sequel or prequel. It's a difference indeed. Ocarina and Majora, in my opinion, story driving. You know, wait, what do you mean by that, Ray? Why are there ghost spirits behind you? Oh, I guess we haven't played enough of this. But they are there because when you beat the temple for each one and rescue the sage, you don't really rescue them. Team up with the sage, you unlock their avatar to follow you. That's essentially your champion ability of this game. But all right. Let's see. Are we done? 99 still? What am I missing? Oh, I still see some. Okay, never mind. They're there. They're obvious. So we got one over here. Over in this grove. Is there a fast way to get there? Where is the grove, actually? I zoomed in. Oh, there he is. I think. No. Okay. We're really close to it. Yeah, we can get to it pretty easily. All right, have a good one, Alpha. I appreciate it. Link can have Chateau Romani in 7 bottles, and he will last for 3 weeks when paired with Nehru's Love. Mario Osterland Stamina, which are goddamn right. Okay, you're thinking about like literally the collectibles they can get. Again, see, and that also makes it to where you can't really compare 2 different franchises because there's so many things to consider. All right, this is an ugly outfit, but I'm gonna keep the Zant helmet on. Why not? Weird how there's a grove right next to this fiery ass area. Okay, never mind. I ended already. I would say Link to the sword. Okay, you know what? That's the best way to look at it. Like, just at face value. Don't even think about their magical abilities or whatever. Okay, Link has a sword. Mario has his fist. Link wins. Bringing a sword to a fist fight, you win. But yeah, sure, if it was a gunfight. Well, if it was Mario for Mario and Rabbids, now. Why am I still climbing up here? I'm just gonna... honestly, don't like the whole this character versus this character, especially when the characters from different franchises. I agree with you, No Name. That's exactly what I've been preaching. It's just it's never gonna make sense. You're always gonna have people disagreeing, arguing. It's all over the place. Oh, but I have to go higher up. I see. Can I do this? Do I have stamina? Okay, never mind. I'm done. Thank you. Alright, here. Some more groves. Near the abandoned Hate to No Mine. Can you summon Wolflink? Not in Tears of the Kingdom, sadly. The Wolflink amiibo just drops a bunch of steak. It makes it... I get it, because Wolflink likes steak. But it makes it seem like you killed Wolflink and you just turned him into a bunch of meat. Power skills, you know, exactly. I mean, if anything, even if we're sticking to the same franchise, Dragon Ball Z makes no fucking sense. Especially Super. Like, every time they reach a new level gap, you don't really understand how much stronger they are. It literally, they reach the point where it's... Like, Dragon Ball Z should have stopped at... I guess just Z. Like, it just shouldn't have gotten further than that. It was pretty crazy, but it wasn't that crazy. When it makes the point where they're gods and just the way they impact each other is just giant earthquakes and loud noises, and there's like you can't even see them. And like they literally make the joke of like all the Z warriors are watching what's going on, and like they have to watch it in their head because it's going on too fast. They even did that in the Cell games. I don't know. I just think that kind of removes like any ability for them to get stronger, because every time they get stronger, it's like they're already fucking ridiculous. I don't really see how they're getting any stronger. As much as I love Dragon Ball Z, I actually really don't like Super. I think Super is super shitty. Well, Link has a bow. And an indestructible shield. Yeah, wait, DBZ never stops. Every time you think even Frieza supposed to be the most powerful person, and then they're like, actually no Cell, and they're like, actually no Majin Buu, and they're like, actually Frieza could get even more powerful because Frieza never trained, so let's have Frieza train for 3 months and then he'll become gold. It's like, what? Okay, one more up here. But then you got the gods and yeah. See, I think that's battle analyzes. Okay, read it. Quite critical. Like, for example, I'm saying Din. His planetary level and same time forgot isn't the only world. Wait, wait, I'm confused. They actually did one with the goddesses? They never really? That seems too much of a deep cut. I feel like they do like just popular basic things even normies can get into. Krillin was fighting against Super Saiyan God Goku Blue, and then later on he gets shot by a gun. There you go, dude. True, dude. Bro gets shot by an energy blast, and it's fine. These energy blasts fucking break rock, dude. I don't think a bullet would go through a fucking cliff, but like, yeah, it killed Krillin. His skin can handle energy blasts. They can't handle... Well, obviously they have piercing versions like Piccolo's Special Beam Cannon and Frieza's finger. But yeah, again, you don't want to question it. What we're doing is wrong. We should just stop. Okay, still 99%? Where is this last thing? Oh, okay. Hopefully this is the last one. Hopefully. The longer to become Black Frieza, is that a thing? I don't know. Because I didn't watch the Tournament of Power because I thought it was so fucking corny. Like, all right, you know, we can't even come up with villains anymore. Now the gods of gods of gods who created gods now are and they're literally children now want to make a tournament because Goku suggested it, and they're gonna close an entire universe. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it's bad. I love Super. I admit Super has a lot of issues. Yeah, and I was enjoying Super. It was like a dream come true. I'm like, damn, I'm an adult. I'm watching new Dragon Ball Z episodes with my brothers. This feels so fucking weird because we grew up watching DBZ and now we're watching Super. It felt unreal. But then as the episodes went on and on, I'm just like, actually, this just kind of seems like a cash grab. All right, are we done? No. What am? Oh, okay, another one here. They're really hard to notice because they're little brown circles, but luckily I've been managing. Dude, all these little groves that I just never bothered to walk 2 steps into. Getting over the driver power would have been at least galactic. What's that? Is that a Dragon Ball Z thing I'm unaware of? You think Ganondorf can beat the Ginyu Force? I don't think. I think Krillin can straight up kill Link if we're really gonna go there, right? Krillin can fly and punch people into rocks, and I don't think Link can handle all of that. I don't think Link can kill a single Dragon Ball Z character or fight one or whatever. What about Minish Cap remake? Oh, I would love that. Yeah, no, I really want some more top-down Zelda remakes. Ever since Link's Awakening, I was thinking we were gonna get the Oracles at least, or even Zelda 1. You know what? If Nintendo didn't want to announce a new Zelda game and they went kind of this route where they decide to remake Zelda 1 and 2 for the 40th anniversary, I would be super happy. All right, I'm done. Let's go, dude. Wait, that's not what I wanted to play. There we go. Let's go! Every location has been found. Let's look at what my map looks like. It says 100% out of 100% because it's based off the map. Whoa, that's weird. I did it. I beat the game. Truly, right? Not really. Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Z Kai? Dragon Ball Z, because I love, again, they call it the Falconer mix, Bruce Falconer, but apparently he wasn't really the guy who composed even 10% of the music. He just took credit for it, which is fucked up. But the Falconer mix is so good and to me so integral to the Dragon Ball Z franchise that I'd rather watch an extra 100, 200 episodes. Or just have someone abbreviate that. I really fucking hate the Japanese music. I didn't grow up with it. And even if I did, the Bruce Falconer Funimation version is a bajillion times better. I wish the abridged version Kai had that. That's the main reason why I don't like Kai. When you start hearing that old 90s, dun dun, dun dun, it's like, this Dragon Ball Z had like banger themes. I don't want to hear that crap. Do you mean Captain of Hearty Radishes to cook and he can outlast Goku? Okay, but can he pause like that? I don't think I have to see how does Death Battle do it? Do they have him use in-game items too? I just feel like that doesn't make any sense. Too many. I mean, could Goku pop Sensu beans, right? Then I don't think that'd work. To put the world into darkness and do a lot. You do that plus you can teleport to other planets. Oh, planetary level. You guys are talking to each other. I have no idea. Honestly, I'll tell you this. I don't even want to debate who can fight who can win against who. Because, yeah, they make no sense. But okay. So, road to 100%. We just got a little bit closer. We're at 96 in total. Let me push up categories. Enemies is where it's at 57. Old maps we're missing quite a bit. Everything else is 100% outside of enemies and treasure. And I guess we could focus on the treasure, which is the old maps. I don't know if you have to get the chest from the old map as well, but we can look for some, I guess. Wait, how long have I been going? It's already 3 p.m. though. I think I started the stream a little bit late. Actually, maybe we can do the old maps next time. We've done all the splunking on the surface and the depths. We'll hit the sky. Maybe tomorrow, because I don't have anything else I want to stream. But yeah, I think I might just end things off here. And tomorrow, we'll just continue this nonsense. Vegeta come up with Link can kill Bulma, but then Vegeta can kill him. True, it'll unlock his true powers. That's kind of fucked up. No, so for this, you'll go. Okay, I won't even go too deep. Goku would give Link and Trunks treat me with, and just hold the sword with 2 fingers. Oh yeah, wait, isn't when Trunks tried to slice Goku, he like, you know, I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, nope, if you have the treasure before the map, it already accepts the map and removes it from the list. And no marketplace. Ooh, okay, so then there's a lot of them I haven't obtained, as you can see. Look at that. So, okay, it looks like next time we're going to... It's actually almost a 50-50, but not many people have voted. I'm going to... You know, I have the access of both. You know, it's not the end of the world. If I want to use this one, I'll use this one. If I want to use that one, I'll use that one. But, yeah, we got more progress in. Not bad. How many hours do we have in total being so close to 100%? Wow, you can 100% Tears of the Kingdom in less than 250 hours. That's pretty impressive. Thanks to Zelda Notes. I'm not saying impressive for me. I'm just saying, like, Zelda Notes makes this... Because Breath of the Wild, it took me, like, 500 hours because I didn't have Zelda Notes. But, yeah, anyways, I'm going to end things off here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like on the stream, show your support. I'll be back same time, same place, same game, same name, same face tomorrow to play more of this. But it was nice chatting with you guys, chilling, vibing, and just playing this game. Anyways, have a good day, night, whatever time it is, and I'll see you all, like I said, tomorrow. Peace.